Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Elden Ring, let's have another look at my Wretch challenge run, where I come into the DLC with nothing from the main game. Almost nothing. But here, this is from before the previous livestream, but I just wanted to show my clear of the Dragonkin. Tough boss. I couldn't beat him with, no armor and a club. So we'll use the, some kind of Loyal Knight armor. We picked this up from the church overlooking where we start the DLC. And then the anvil hammer. But this was just kind of waiting for him to attack and then reacting. And then I can actually stagger him with every hit, so as long as I have stamina, I can keep hitting the button and then just keep getting hits in there. And then beating this guy is important because he will give us access to more areas of the game. This weapon's pretty good. It does fire damage in addition to just the regular. But lately, I have not been using this weapon. One nice thing about this playthrough, this character, is that he's not restricted to like weapon classes. So I can use anything that I pick up. And then the great katana that this boss is using, loved using this in my Akeha account. Beat some difficult guys like Bale with that greatsword, but not going to use it with this challenge account. And then I do have the small shield, the rickety shield on my back, but I'm going to give up on using that. I really tried to make parry work. I was playing the Black Jail Knight, and yeah, I just don't like parrying, so I think I'm going to stop using that shield. I also used it a little bit against Rilana? Tried to use the carrion parry to absorb the magic, but again, just don't enjoy parry, so we'll forget about that. For me, I just feel like it's another step between me and my goal, which is doing damage. Okay, but here, this is one of the areas that we unlock by going through that dragon cave. And then we can see Tibia. This is his only appearance, I believe, in the DLC. It was funny to see him yet again. But this one's tough because he will summon the Revenant. And then I don't have any kind of indirect ways. I don't have any heals, incantation heals to deal with him easily, so we're just going to avoid him instead. And yeah, I do not have a seal for this character, and I'm not going to have one until I get one from the DLC. I checked the wiki, and then there are, a few seals, but a lot of them are kind of later in the game, so it's going to be a while before I can use incantations. And I was thinking it was going to be the same for spells, sorceries. But I remembered that there are some enemies that appear from the base game here, and then they can drop stuff that they also dropped in the base game. So there were some like wizards that were in the Ensis castle. I killed one of them, and I actually got a sorcerer's staff, so I can cast sorceries. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any yet, though, so it's just going to be a lot of melee attacks for the time being. And then I guess this Tibia is just summoning the one Revenant, so as long as we stay away from him, it's not too bad. Alright, he might be one more hit, but Revenant's coming after us. Okay, one more hit, there he goes, and run away. Alright, and we'll get some kind of Tibia cookbook, that's fine. Okay, next, this is maybe the fight that I am most proud of in this video. But this will be as a Wretch. So no armor, and then the Spike Club. This is in the Catacombs. We'll fight against the Death Knight. And we'll summon my single summon, which is the Death Bird. And then when the Death Knight is distracted, we'll get the backstab. And then do the heavy attack as he gets up. And then dodge. And then we will wait until the Black Knight is again, or the Death Knight is distracted by the Death Bird. And we'll do critical hits again. We'll dodge. But yeah, still, short range, even on the spiked club. Okay. Hunt for another backstab. And charged R2. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh, and here I'm using the, what is it? The Prayerful Strike. If I connect with that, I can heal. Which is funny, because this guy also has a kind of a grab plus heal. Definitely don't want him to get that off, because he can get like half his HP back. I almost feel like if he does that, might as well just start over. Okay, get some healing in there. Alright, there's the grab. Evade that. Charge R2, take him down. Alright. And then I did basically the same thing against the other Death Knight. And then we got the axes. These are, what, double axes, but more importantly, we got the talisman to greatly raise HP. I am very low on talismans in this run, so anything like that is a big help. Alright, and then here, let's go against this big red bear near Moss Town. Here again, I'm using the armor of the loyal Oath-Sworn Knight or whatever. And then I'm using this new greatsword, which I picked up off of an imp drop in the catacombs. But it's like a lizard. Lizard-shaped sword. Probably most people would ignore this sword coming into the DLC because there's so many nice greatswords. But for me, who has no greatswords, I can kind of appreciate like what's nice about it. What's nice about it is that the R2 will shoot out a projectile like that tongue from the mouth of the lizard. So it's kind of a ranged weapon. And then if you're close enough, you can hit guys with both the projectile and the sword itself. So you can build up some poise damage a little bit quicker than maybe some other weapons. Alright, but against the bear, we're trying to stick close. We're going to use the Deathbird summon again. And if I can get a chance, I will do the charge R2, like right here. I also have a Ash of War, the storm shot. And then there's also the talisman, which will improve the storm attacks. So, getting some bonus damage there. Okay, there goes that guy. Alright, and then finally, I will show myself getting a Sacred Seal. So I looked at the 3 seals, and I looked at how to get them. And I figured this would be maybe the quickest, easiest way. But we have to drain the water at the bottom of the Black Keep. I did not find out how to do this in my first playthrough of Akiha, but we got it here. And then this will open up a bunch of areas in this kind of like church district. But yeah, very cool idea. And then creepy for being kind of like abandoned and like messed up for being underwater. Alright, cool cutscene. Okay, and then I'll run into the church. There's a bunch of guys. Try to avoid them. And behind the Church of Marika, the statue of Marika, is the Fire Knight Sacred Seal. So finally, I can cast incantations. So that will add some like range attacks to my guy. Give me some healing, maybe give me some other support stuff. And we'll end the video just me upgrading the thing. Yeah, there's the staff that I picked up so that I can cast the sorceries. And then also a couple of types of crossbows. The repeating and then the spread. And I have lots of bolts to use them, but I just keep forgetting to use them. And then I picked up the bone bow from Bellerot. So now I have crossbows, and I have a regular bow, and I have a staff, and I have a seal. So for kind of non-standard weapons, I am pretty well covered. Okay, that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.